everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video. So one of the things that I've been doing lately is that I've been going to the library and looking up books on art. And one of the sort of genres of art that I really love is still life. Still life interiors, and I just love the still lifes with lots of clutter and bold colors and different textures. And so anyway, that is like the art that I want to create. That's what I'm working towards. So anyway, I got this book from the library. I looked it up to first buy it, but there's so many art books that I want, and they're so expensive that another YouTuber that I follow, well, she's an artist. She goes to the library and gets books too, art books, and I was like, hey, why literally walking distance to a library. Why am I not doing this? And so I got myself a library card, and I haven't had a library card since I was a kid, honestly. And I've been like on this rampage of art books now. I have so many at home, and the New York Public Library allows you to take out 50 books. I have 50 books, and I think I have maybe about 10 to 15 already. So anyway, enough of that, enough of my ramblings. This still life book, it is, the author of it is Creswell Bell, and it is a compilation of still life artists. And I believe she created this book. She authored this book during the pandemic. And so it's fairly new. And I just want to go through this book with you guys, of some of the still life creations that really pop out to me, and just talk about art right now, and just, go through this book. So if you love art, and if you're really interested in still life, I would recommend this book to you. Either you buy it if you can, or go to your local library, request it, because that's what I had to do, and look through it. It's a really valuable resource and provides a ton of inspiration. All right, so let's get to the first artist that in her work, Elizabeth Barnett. And look at this still life. This is, I really like her use of color, and I love the flatness of when still life is really flat. That's me. Like, I'm not into adding shadows and making sure that it's, has perspective and all of that. That is, I mean, if you want realism, if you want something realistic, then you can take a photo. So art for me, I know there are a lot of realistic artists who are, really dead set on realism, and that's not me. Perspective and realism, no ma'am. Okay, I don't need it. But anyway, flat, love it. The color, okay, and this piece here that I flagged, the clutter in here is what I love. The clutter and the color, and all of the little, the vase and the different uses of color, the detail. Look at her paintbrushes here, the more paintbrushes, vases. I love a good vase. with a flower arrangement that stands out, a bold flower arrangement. So I just love this piece right here. I love a good cluttered still life. Okay, so next, yeah, this is an example of what I was saying, that I love a vase with an eye-catching arrangement. Like, I'm a sucker for that. And what's next? What's next? I have them flagged, so I won't be looking. Another arrangement. And like, this is simple, like the vase is simple. You have the water, the shadow, but look at this arrangement. Like, it is so pretty. And it's oil on Belgian linen. And I noticed a lot of these artists in this book, oil on linen, and the strokes, it is so, look at the texture and the softness in the strokes. And I noticed it's the same type of look with the pieces that are made on linen. That's something to think about. It's probably very expensive, you know, like to get a linen like canvas. Look at this. Another vase with an eye-catching arrangement. Look at that. Look at how gorgeous that is. And look at the detail in this vase. Okay, that's work. That's not light work. And this is oil on canvas as well. All right, another. Oh, what is this again? Lucy Couleton. She is amazing. Look at this. Look at this vase. These vases she makes. She paints. Amazing, amazing. And I mean, if you want something eye-catching, look at that. Look at that. And this. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm sorry, I keep shaking the camera because I keep hitting it. Sorry. Oh, yes, another vase with an eye-catching arrangement. So you see here what I'm talking about, right? And this is oil on board as well. This was painted by Jane Gouthelbin. I don't want to mess up the name, but I probably did. And you can see here the strokes of the paint. Let me see if you can see that. No. If you look, I don't know if you could see it in the video. You could see like the strokes there. It's so amazing. You can see like the texture. You can see that even through this picture. You see like the texture here. Amazing. Amazing piece of art. And this one of my favorites in here. And let's see who the artist is on this. Is that, yes, that's Jane still. Why I love this so much. And it's because, like, I'm drawn to it because all of the different values of green. Like, she didn't even use a lot of different colors in here, but because the main color is green, right? But she used different shades of green. And that's what is really catching my eye. Like, even the vase too. The vase is, you know, beautiful, but it's just, I'm looking at it and I can't, and I'm trying to find all the different values of green. You know, there's a little hints of pink in the pattern in the background, and then you have your yellow and white and black and gray. But the palette is really, really basic, but there's so many different values of the same color. And that's why this is one of my favorites in the book. Okay. Another. I just love all the clutter, first and foremost, because you know I love a good cluttered still life, as I keep saying. And actually, when I just said a few minutes ago that I'm not big on, for me, I see things flat, but I can really appreciate when an artist adds in the shadows in a still life. And in this particular piece, the shadows are added for each and every thing, and it blends well. It works right. It's not like a really dark shadow, like you see it, but it's not the shadow. The shadows are not overpowering. And then here's a little homage to Van Gogh right here, because here's a little picture of a Van Gogh. I forgot the name of that one, but it's very recognizable. Everybody knows that this is a Van Gogh. Little print here. And yeah, I love this. Okay, the next thing that I flagged, okay, this artist, Catherine Haddam. Okay, first and foremost, the flatness. I love a good flat still life. The clutter. There is so much to look at, and I'm still not even sure at what I'm looking at. And that's the thing. That is the thing. Because you can look at this all day and be like, what is that? What is that? How does it relate to that thing? You know, and that is the wonder of a really good still life, is adding things that make people think, that invoke emotion, you know, that triggers some sort of emotion within you, or some sort of remembrance or memory. I love that. And this is mixed media on paper. And as in this, you can see that she took pages of a book, probably of old books. This is all collage. This is mixed media. There's collage in there. Let me turn to her other piece here. Another really flat piece. Another really flat piece with a lot of collage pages, book pages. And she put together like this table, it's a computer, the vase, the clock, the cell phone, everything has, this is mixed media on paper too, so she probably laid down the book pages first and then worked on top of that and did her sketches on top, which is really cool. I did that once in a painting, an acrylic painting that I have. So this is really inspiring, really super inspiring, because I love to work in mixed media too. Robert Mulherb. His pieces are beautiful as well, gorgeous, gorgeous. But these two right here just really stuck out to me. I don't know if it's the black and the white contrast. Well, yeah, it is actually. I know exactly what it is. It's the it's the contrast in everything, and the black and white that really just like jumped off the page for me. And I love the way like this tablecloth with the black background and the white flowers, and I love this shadow. This shadow is amazing. It just really jumps off the page for me. What is that? Did I put my... I need to make sure to put my flags back. Okay, never mind. All right, next. My other favorite in this book, Kiata Mason. Kiata Mason. Kiata Mason. Girl, you are everything. This is her work is me. Like it's like calling me Martine, Martine. Flat, cluttered, lots of color, and like personal things, you know? Personal things. This is acrylic on canvas. Okay. My favorite of hers. This is gorgeous too. But not my favorite, but I do like it. My favorite is this spread right here. Now, look at, and this is her studio. She painted her surroundings in her studio. Now, look at all of the details, all of the little things, all of the little tchotchkes in the back, like her easel and like all her art on the wall and the books and the things on her bookcase. And then there's this window right here looking into another room, which I believe is her bedroom, because you could see the bed. All of these things, a sewing machine, chairs, every little detail, flat drawers over here, a flat drawer cadenza in the back, like, in all of her paint and supplies, and it's like so much to look at. And I'm like, whoa, this took time. And when you look at still lifes, when they have so much in it, a lot of times we take for granted the art, and we take for granted the fact of how long it must have taken that artist to draw and paint all of the little details that you see here. You know, we might be flipping, someone might be flipping through this book and like, oh, this is cute, of the room. But think about all of the details and what it took to, you know, to create this. It's amazing. All right, so my last flag of this artist, which another fave of mine. I mean, I just love the whole book. But Melanie Vujic, this right here, this pink and green, I love pink and green together. But this right here is just so pretty. The composition, the eucalyptus, and then the tea and the candle. It's like healing. This is, when you look at this, you think of healing. You know what I mean? Like you want to drink, sip some tea and smell mint and smell eucalyptus and kind of detox and decongest. You know, because that's what eucalyptus is for. And then look at some art books, you know, and this spread right here is a Basquiat spread. This art book is probably a Basquiat art book. And I just love it. Let me bring it a little closer so you guys can see the details. Yeah. Beautiful, 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 Melanie. I love this. So, this is the book, Still Life, again by Amber Creswell Bell. And I want to thank you all for watching today's video. I hope that this inspired you in some sort of way. I know this book definitely inspires me, and I'll probably be renewing it. Hopefully, I can end up buying it, but right now I'll just settle for taking it out at the library. So, anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're new here, and if you're not new, thank you for hanging in with me. And everything you need to know about me will be in the description. My website, martinefelton.com, where you can purchase my art prints that I have for sale. Everything is 8.5 by 11, very affordable art. So go ahead and check it out, martinefelton.com. And if you're on Instagram, follow me. Also, go ahead and follow my Substack newsletter. All the links for that will be in the description. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Take